Hi everybody, welcome back to Life After the Woods, episode 51 with me, Sid. And last episode, apart from the fact that I keep getting... let me just try and find... Yeah, I keep forgetting that I have got carry on. So last episode we moved a whole load of things, spawners, using Create, which was wholly unnecessary. Wow, these are grown a wee bit out. These are grown a wee bit as well. And we moved a whole bunch of these using Create. Don't think we actually need all of these now, but it really doesn't matter because they do look quite nice. They're pretty things. Anyway, the net effect was to get a system whereby we could get spider's eyes. So I moved 2k spider spawners. We created a little spawner area. It's not necessarily the most efficient. It certainly could probably do with pulling the spiders further away from the spawners so the spawn potential stays high. But you know what? It works. It repairs my tools, and you know it's actually here, which this big ugly block here, and yeah, it does actually create quite a lot of other bits and pieces as well. So what I am going to do is I'm going to grab a couple of stacks of these. I'll also grab all of that because we can store those. We'll leave those guys alone and we'll take these upstairs ready for the next step, because what I need to do is turn these into gunpowder, which we can do with Create. Hello, what happened there? Click my mouse. Albeit a little bit long-winded, but there you go. So, just because it's long-winded doesn't make it things. But after our attempts to get various, shall we say, various... Oh, what did I do with my cobwebs actually? Do I not have a place to keep all the cobwebs I have found? Well, they can go in there for now. Yeah, in an effort to get that via various creeper farms and stuff, I've discovered that this damned mod pack, something in this mod pack, is interfering with spawning mechanics. It's the only thing I can think of, because I've tried 2 or 3 different designs, a few on camera and a few just creatively off camera, just to try and figure out what the overall issue is. And no, we need sugar as well, don't we, for a fermented spider eye? So we'll grab a couple of those and that. And well, I mean, long story short, oops, we need to get you going, and then we do those, I believe, and that will give me, now there's not a huge amount and I will want more in the long run, but for the purposes of getting this up and running, a couple of stacks should be a reasonable start. We also are going to want a couple of stacks of nether warts, just as well that I do also have. I'm going to need more than this, and I will fully stock the system we're going to make. So we got that. I'm going to need some fuel. So I suppose the question, let's have a look at potion, because we need to make a potion of harming, which is mixed in that. There's no indication of a potion of healing with fermented spider, or potion of poison with a fermented spider eye. And a potion of poison is of course awkward potion, and the awkward potion is of course that. So we need a mixer, a mixing basin, and a blaze burner. That's a start. And obviously we could also do this using a vanilla potion brewing system and then draining it into a system. But if I'm going to do Create, I might as well do Create all the way. Now I've got the vast majority of my create mod stuff is already up. I'm not sure whether it's night time. It is, so let's clear that. And let's head up and get into the factory that what we have built. There must be some kind of drive for these fish to move to a corner or something. There's got to be some oddity in the algorithm, because with the exception of Eric Clacton and a few of the other fish, they seem to congregate in that corner. So there's definitely something in the random seed or something or other causing grief with that. So my plan is, for starters, not to go out of that door, because I still haven't got this all fully secured yet, but it doesn't matter. Anybody there? No, good. In this space we have got a roof on this factory, and we've got this big old steam engine making us power, and from here I don't think that is a gearbox. Do I want? Yeah, I need a. It needs to be. I think. I suppose I could get. Could I get away with a vertical gearbox? Let me just try. Yes, I could. Okay. Interesting. So, you see, my thoughts here, we can still take the power out of this, but I can transmit the power now. We don't need all of this space for this potion brewing thing. In fact, we can probably fit it over this side if I want to. And we still need to gussy this place up and make it look nice. But let's just take these over here, because this space I will possibly utilize to make possibly an automated iron generator, because it is possible in Create to make iron. It's also possible to make gold if you want, but iron is probably more valuable. So we are going to want a few things. I'm going to need a blaze burner. I don't have one. I'm going to need... Do I need a chute? I don't think I do. Don't need anything out there because there is nothing in it. I need some power, which I need to get across somewhere. Let's just see what I've currently got to make the most of the things with the things. I definitely need... Not those. I won't need pipes. Realistically, I need very little of what I've actually got on me. So we need a mixer, which requires a whisk, which requires iron sheets and andesite alloy. 2 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and we can get ourselves a whisk. We need 2 cogwheels, andesite casing, and another andesite. And an andesite casing, and that will give me, oops, hang on, we need to be in the right grid. That will give me one of them. So that's the first thing we need. We also need a basin, I think it's called, rather than a cauldron, which one, that's andesite alloy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to have to go and make some more andesite alloy in a moment, but there's our basin, and we need a blaze burner. So I need an empty blaze burner, which is going to take 2 iron sheets and some iron, and then I need to go and see a man about a blaze. Okay, have I got anything over here where I could just leave these, because I'm conscious that I don't want those to get destroyed. I mean, again, I can get more, it's not a problem. Iron bars, Yeah, we got enough there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Save me going down. And is it that? All the way around. There's our empty blaze burner, and we'll chuck those back down into the storage system because I don't think we need those. I do, however, need to drop those off, so that's the thing. Right, to the nether. I still need to put the boardwalk around this side of the lake as well, don't I? Oh, so many things to do. So many things to do. Yeah, because I think most of where I've got blaze burners and stuff in here they get used. I mean, that doesn't really get used that much, but yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll stick with you. We got your shoot, we got all of that, all of those good things going on. So let me go and see a man about a blaze, which should be easy because I think I have a blaze farm in this playthrough. There's a there we go. And we just need you. We'll let this thing spawn some blazy goodness. Come on. Hello. Right, let's go down here. They'll be here in a second. Wondering, can I use that as fuel on a... I mean, it can be used as fuel, so would that be an interesting fuel source rather than just bog standard coal? I don't know. Because obviously I need to run the blaze spawner. The blaze burner, I should say. Come on. Come on, little fellas. There you go. So, I mean, popping one of those in to fuel it could be interesting. I mean, this is not the most efficient blaze spawner in the world. That's the only real downside to that, as is evidenced by the fact that there's no bloody blazes coming. Okay, let's go back to the portal where we can head back home. We've got what we needed. So, armed with that, and a lot of building to be done still on that building, but that's fine. The prettying up can come later down the line. As long as I don't get blown up by things while I'm trying to build stuff, I'm happy, especially when they're expensive things that you don't want to get blown up. Here we go. Right. So we need a water source. We need to pipe a water source into our thingy. How do I want to do this? I mean, the water source doesn't need... yeah, let's... Okay, let's have a look at pumps, shall we? That's the beastie. Mechanical pump, cog and fluid pipe. Cog. And I know I had at least one fluid pipe. And if we put power onto that, it should pump from a water source. So if we get an infinite water source hidden under the ground, then we are sitting pretty, I think. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure the best way to play this now. Maybe we come onto here for starters. Bring power down and under that way. That kind of works. Or does it? Does it? Yeah, if I put a gearbox down there, then we can bring power out the other way, another direction as well, can't we? That's all fine, I think. Have I got any gearboxes pre-made? Probably not. I do want those at some point. Okay, get me a couple of gearboxes made. They are just cogs and andesite casing, so make 3 actually. 2 and 3. We can drop those down. We can bring you down with that, but I will pop that. I'm going to go and get some more andesite stuff, I think. But what we'll do is we'll bring you down there. You want to be a vertical gearbox, and we shall encase that so it doesn't consume it, even better. Right, that always seems like a bit of a bug to me, I must admit. And then we can bring power over. I'm going to need more drive shafts. Luckily we have got plenty. And again, we can bring that up here. To another vertical gearbox. Vertical? Yeah, I suppose so. Because we need to have the... If the blaze burner is there, then the basin is on top of that, and the mixer goes on top of you, which means we're going to need more of this, I think, but that will come up again. We'll hide that in there, and then finally we get a cog. Take that up to there. Think that will work. And what I need to do is I need to pipe water into this from this side. And my thoughts, I mean, we're not going to pipe directly in from a water source there. I've never tried to do this before. Let's no. I'm going to need to stick a gearbox there, aren't I? A vertical gearbox with a cog. Do I? Yes, I do want it to have a drive shaft on it, because otherwise it'll look peculiar. It doesn't necessarily have to go there. This couldn't change back, but if I turn you on and then back off again, ooh, damn it. That did not work. Oh, bugger. And that was because I made you into a vertical gearbox, wasn't it? Which doesn't translate any power out of there. Damn. Which means that all of that is kind of wasted. However, ooh, there is I can save on the gearboxage here, I think. Yes. I probably want to tidy that up a little bit, make it look pretty. If I can find anything to make it look pretty, I don't know. cog, and cog. Yeah, that might work. Cog, and have I got one of those crazy little cogless? Actually, no. Not cog, and cog. Belt drive. No? Drive? Yeah. Encased chain drive. 2 of those. I need to make a bunch of those. I need more andesite casing. Let me go and restock some. Oh, I've got a vertical gearbox there. Okay, that's handy. Let's restock a little bit of this, because I think some of these bits I need. And I'll be back in a second. Alright, now with the chain drive in there, let's feed it. Oh, I didn't get the rats. Have I got any ore on me at all? I haven't. Oh man. Yeah, this is the problem when you bugger around with something that literally requires a piece of iron or copper ore. I think it's just going to be quicker to pop down and grab some. Oh, I can't believe that. Because it has to be an ore, because that's a blast furnace. If we were doing the lesser powered version, we could do it just with, well, anything you can smelt in a smeltery, not smeltery, furnace. That's the word I was looking for. Right, let's go and I wonder whether I can put like 2 or 3 items in there. Let's just try that, just to be on the safe side. And we'll see how that plays out. I mean, it probably would be quicker for me to whack down a temporary waystone so I can just teleport down there and back up, but I built the elevator, I'm damn well going to use it. Stubborn. Right, let us go and place all of that back in there. We'll turn you on. We'll let you go on like do that. That goes up. All of them are there. That's running. That's running. Everything's running. Excellent. So, armed with that, what I wanted to do was try pipe. I need more pipe than that, so I need copper sheet and copper ink. Oh. Copper sheet and copper ingot. And of course, what I've got loads of. Tell you what, I'm going to take that. I'm going to fill this up with some basic materials because this is getting silly. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so now in theory, if this will pull from the pipe and this doesn't need to be directly attached to the water source block, let's chuck a piece of coal in and turn you off again. Yep, it works. Excellent. So this doesn't actually need to be visible. I can basically pipe straight through. I don't know whether there's a chocolate fountain. Yeah, that's not really what I wanted. Hose pulley was not really. This is all we need at this stage. So that's good. And let's block this off. We'll come down. I'm going to put something in the ground to make it clear that this is artificial. I'll just actually go with some more limestone, I think. like that. Doesn't need to be anything fancy, it just needs to indicate that underneath here is a water source, you know, and don't dig these blocks up if you can avoid it, because you'll break things. Works for me. May not be the prettiest of structures, but do that. Pop down our water source block there and there, make our infinite source, and we are good for water for the brewer. And then we just pop that back in. We'll let those will despawn eventually, but that's all we needed. Right, so we've got you. I need. Right, there is a U. No. I think it's the smart fluid pipe needs a brass sheet and an electron tube. So we're definitely going to need one of those. Now the question, have I got one? I haven't got an electron sheet, and electron tube. I haven't got a brass sheet. So we need to go and sort that out, and I need an electron tube, which is polished rose quartz, redstone, and oh, we've got that. That's a good point. Of course, it's not got the bloody bit that we need in, has it? That will have the redstone torch. But what I won't have is quartz, so I'll go and grab some quartz, we'll stock that up, and we can go and do the various bits and pieces. Again, back in a second. Alright, we should have everything. I made 32 rose quartz, so I'll stick those into the basic resources tool chest, and off we go. There's a little bit that kind of goes, these tool chests are kind of pointless in some respects, because, you know, these hold 8 items. I could get 3 and a bit times that many items that way. But of course, what these do, if I can find, where's my sandpaper gone? Where is my sandpaper? There. Is alright, let me make this, oh, that was the one I wanted there. That can go in there. Yeah, I'll repair my sandpaper just to make sure it behaves, and that means we should now be able to go like that, combine that and that. I know that's the right. There we go. Right, so that's your smart fluid pipe. Now your smart fluid pipe comes out of that side, and I believe I need to wrench it. Maybe not. Fairly well, that's going to come out of this is going to. I'm going to think I am going to do that this way actually, because I think we probably want. It's going to make certain aspects of this a little bit awkward, but yeah, I don't think too bad. That's going to have one of those. We also need to get another gear. One of these. Nope. Facing out this way. That wants same again, I think. One of those, bit of that. Starting to look almost complete. There's going to be a spout and a... Let me just put those away temporarily. I don't think I need those anymore. Probably... got to find the right thing. Probably don't need that. That won't fit in there as it stands, so you can go over there. Yeah, we're getting there steadily. So, what do I need next? Good question. Not entirely sure what the answer is, but it's a very good question. Okay, I need to first try something out. Answer, no, that doesn't work. Okay, we do need that there, but I need a means of firing that off. I could do it with a deployer, which might be the way to go. And I'm going to need not this. Do I want droppers or dispensers? Probably droppers, which means I'm almost certainly haven't got the necessary blocks to make a dropper. Okay, that's not ideal either. Yum, 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 yum. Bear with me a second. This is going to be, because I'm kind of winging this a little bit if you haven't guessed, but I'll be back in a sec. Back faster. I actually had a cobble generator right next door, which means droppers are pretty easy, it turns out. Right, let me do now if I were to do that's the wrong way around for starters, so that's not going to work anyway. That's all now gone into there, of course. Has it? Oh man, did that go in there? Have I got a... Not a problem. Soon fix that. Right. Oh no, they wouldn't have picked up because my pick picks things up, doesn't it? Now if I were to go straight into that with whatever, we'll just stick some of that in there, and I should have a button kicking around. And that should be... Ow. There should be some redstone in there. Perfect. And me and redstone, you know, we're old friends. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Or maybe I can. Stick that on the back and that should fire all three. Now what I would prefer to do is just use chiseled glass on there and not actually these. So I suppose the first question is, have I got any glass? To which the answer is, of course not. Why would you have something you need? And then the second question is, where is the nearest glass? And the nearest glass is down in my storeroom. Let's get the... Is it a spout? Yes. Fluid tank, dried kelp, and a copper nugget. A fluid tank, a dried kelp, and a copper nugget. Perfect. And then I want a depot under there. I wonder whether I can actually in any way bring this up so it's higher, because I don't like it there. Well, I don't have to put that there, do I? No, yeah, of course. Take those. And do... No, we don't want that. We want that. Yeah, because that makes a lot more sense to come along and then have the depot at this height where we can filter out. Right, glass. Be back in a sec. Alright, the only thing missing apart from a depot is a filter potion. So, not a filter potion, because obviously if you play D&D, you'll know that some potions were called filters of love or love filter, you know, so not a filter but a filter. Yeah, that made no sense at all, did it? Anyway, so we need to make a potion of poison and then take that into a potion of harming. I've got a little bit of cinder flour pre-prepared. I think there should be plenty up in the lava factory because I have diverted the sugarcane off from that, so that should now be pretty much poison. There we go, and there's the potion of harming. And what we should hopefully see is, if we look at this one, we should be able to see that mixing this with a potion of strength gives us redstone, and it's only 25 millibuckets of a potion. Potion of harming gives us gunpowder, so we should be able to get a significant amount, believe that's up there, a significant amount of gunpowder off of, well, you get 4 from a potion, wouldn't you? So, and if you get 4 potions per brew from this system, then you will get 16 16 from one brew, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when your bloody creeper farms aren't working, it's a huge amount. So yeah, let's not diss it. So we need to place, you need to go on that. We'll put you away out of harm's way. So all of those go in the bottom. Those go in the middle. And those ones go in the top. Depot is just an andesite and an andesite case, so that should be fairly easy because I made lots. I seem to be using so much of these that it just made sense to bit one down, I think. Let me just find a block to build off of. Like so, we're going to place you on there, and that will hold that indefinitely. So let's turn this on, just give it a little bit of power for now. And for fuel, I am just going to borrow some of the hard work that this system has made. I tell a lie, it hasn't made any hard work. That is working, that is spinning, that is going the wrong way, so you need to go like that. So what we should be able to see is right now this is full of water and there's nothing else in it. So if I hit that, they should going in the right order, and we give it a thing and it should start mixing, and hopefully what we'll actually see, remember it's going to make 4 mixers off of a single potion. That is going up. It's got potion of harming, that has done its thing, and there is our gunpowder. Now at the moment this is manual, it requires me to run that, and I do need to do that to keep that running, but we've got a couple of things left to do. I need to put a chute in to filter it out and take out the gunpowder and into a and we got 37 gunpowder off of that. That's actually not to be sniffed at, and there's still a fair bit of potion of harming left there. Now I only ran that for 2 coals worth, so you know that, but that is not bad. I got 40 gunpowder off of essentially free stuff. Okay, where to take this next? Because I have got some flight duration 2 rockets. Flight duration 3 rockets might be worthwhile. Those are unbreaking, 3 and mending, so those are, I don't know whether that was actually a good move, and I think I do need to go and get some more elytra so I can get just some unmodified elytra, if you like. But yeah, that's a thing. I think I want to try next to get the next layer onto this. This is going to be 2 stories because this area is going to be drawing a lot of power. We do need to work this in, and then we need to start thinking about how to improve the overall look and feel of this place. But that is a working potion maker riser. You know, we can whack that on, let it have a little bit of coal, well, charcoal, and whack that, give you a little thing. As I say, I just need to come up with a way of running that, but let's wait till we get I want to see it functioning. Come on. Why are you not doing? Potion of poison, awkward potion. It should be working. Why is that not working? Why? Because it's not got the... Did it not finish? Awkward potion. So we've got the awkward potion. You've got... Oh, I think I know what the problem is. There is a limit on the number of different liquids those things can have in them, and what I think's happened here is that had got we'll just whack a few in for now. So that should in a moment have water. And I see that shot out. That needs some juice. So we watch the mixing. That will give us the awkward potion. It then gets some more water, but now it's a potion of poison. Now it is a potion of harming, and the potion of harming should get sucked out, which we can get that one going, make another couple of screenshots, and the potion of harming is sucked out and there. So I think it's just a matter of timing, and if I goes awkward, poison, harming. Yeah, it's all down to timing and maybe sealing the top of that block off, and also of course the fact that there is now no thing, but that doesn't matter because that's got enough capacity in it for 1,000, and maybe I need to get a tank up there. That might be an interesting idea. Don't know. Anyway, let me see how long I've been recording. I'll be back in a second. As ever, too long. Story of my life, I'm afraid. So that's essentially a reasonable start. You know, that's not a bad amount of gunpowder for next to nothing. Which means, of course, then we can then utilize this properly again, and you think put the UV on the back, don't you? No, so they won't go in the back slot. You need to wear them, but of course that means that we can get ourselves airborne and just enjoy the freedom that comes with flight. And I don't get to do this enough because my rocket supply has been limited to date, but it's got to be said, this is pretty out here. And that is my phone telling me to go to bed. Ow. Landing, not so much my whole strong point, but there you go. Anyway, next episode I'm going to finish this building off, and we're going to look to get the it was reflection. We're going to look to getting a iron farm in here. I also looked at automating the powering of this, which should be interesting. Tightening up that so it doesn't fire the stuff out the side. You know, a little bit, and maybe put a tank in here to hold that down. We can bring this down, all down one then maybe. We'll see how that works out. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.